Assalamu alaikum. So in this video I will show you how to install and configure MySQL database and MySQL Workbench on Mac iOS environment. In another video I will show you how to do this in Windows operating system. So first of all, open Google Chrome and then type in download MySQL. So then you will see MySQL downloads on the top over here. There are some ads also, but go down and then you see that MySQL over here and MySQL Community Edition and MySQL Workbench. Okay, actually MySQL. Okay, so here actually, so MySQL Workbench or MySQL Community Server. Actually, we need to use two things. First of all, we need MySQL Community Server and then MySQL Workbench to use the server. Actually, MySQL Workbench is the client version for using the server. Okay, so then from here, go to open this page and go to the downloads folder, downloads tab, and you see here go down and MySQL community downloads over here, then MySQL community server, you see that over here, and then you will see the latest one with the latest version. So as I'm installing this actually as of this time today, so the latest version of MySQL community server is 8.0.31, but it needs operating systems Big Sur. Okay, and actually in order to install the correct version, you need to check your computer's operating system. So go to the Apple icon and then go about this Mac, and you will see that your Mac version is operating system is Catalina and then 10.15.7. so let us remember 10.15. so we need to install a compatible version, otherwise it won't work. Okay, so 10.15 my Mac OS. So here that it will not work, so it says that it is for Big Sur 11, okay, or 13 Mac OS version. So go to the archives folder and you see 0.20, and you see that it is compatible for Catalina 10.15 and also Mojave 10.14. so now from here on the top you see that Mac OS 10.15 64-bit or 86-bit processor. So click on the download, and actually I had a previous download one, so let me cancel this one. Actually this is being downloaded, so it will take some time. It takes 4 minutes actually. So meanwhile let us download the MySQL Workbench first again. Okay, so first of all remember that we need to install MySQL server first, then we need to install MySQL Workbench, otherwise it won't work. Okay, so it is being downloaded. So meanwhile let us go to MySQL Workbench. So download MySQL Workbench for Mac, click over here and you see that MySQL Workbench, anywhere you can go. So MySQL Workbench, and click on the download now and go to the again over here, and you will see that this version 8.0131, it is the latest version, and it is compatible with 11.1 or newer. So as we see that, we just saw that my Mac OS version is Catalina 10.15. So it won't work for me, so I need to go to the archive, and I need to go to, actually I know that is 8.0.20. So let us match the MySQL community server and client, both same version. So it is, you see that it will be compatible with 10.15 Catalina. So then we need to also download this MySQL Workbench community. So now click on the downloads. Okay, and it is being downloaded. Also MySQL Workbench is also being downloaded. So as you see that MySQL Workbench is a small file. DMG file is smaller than MySQL database, so it was downloaded fast, although we started it later, but we need to install MySQL database first. So I'm waiting for this one. This is MySQL. So we need to click on, double click here, and then it is unpacked, so it is verifying. Okay, so here for the Mac operating system only, you may see, or you will see this kind of warning. It says MySQL Workbench. So this file name, actually package, cannot be opened because Apple cannot check it for malicious software. So this software need to be updated. Contact the developer for more information, or if you click OK, then it will be gone. Okay, so then what do we need to do in order to resolve this issue? Go to the Apple icon, and then go to system preference, and you see that you need to go privacy, security and privacy. Click on security and privacy, and here in the privacy, go to here on the general. You may see on the privacy, maybe on privacy tab, or you see general, click on the general, and you see the here, over here it shows the allow apps downloaded from, okay, the app store. So this one, MySQL Workbench, was blocked from use because it was not from an identified developer. So open anyway, click on open anyway, and then it is asking for your Mac personal password. I'm giving my password and modify setting, and now it is verifying, and it will come up again that message, and then now click on open this time, and you see installer is over here, and then okay, so it will show you this message. Click on continue, and then click on continue, click on continue, and agree, and install, and then it will ask you again your password. It will take a few seconds, and then you can use your password, use strong password encryption, or use legacy password, whatever you wish, no problem. So this password you need to remember it, or let me go this one. So legacy password encryption. So and then you need to give a password for 8 character long at least. So let me give a simple password, is 8 character at least. Okay, so then finish. So we need to remember this password for root user. Okay, so I gave my password a simple password, Mokhtar Academy, and it is your for your personal computer. Okay, and then you need to give your Mac password again. And it is installing your initial database. It's configuring. Okay, and then uh, installation, you see that installation was completed successfully, and in MySQL 8.0.20 and community version. Okay, then close. And then it is asking you to whether you want to move this to trash, because if you go to your system location, it is it made it created a virtual drive. Oh, I don't need it, so let us move to trash. Okay, and then so it is gone from over here, and then I don't need this one. So now I have MySQL Workbench installed. Now how can I see over here? If I go to the MySQL system preference, then you see that MySQL over here. So then if I click over here, double click, and you see that MySQL, this is server actually is 8.0.20 installed, and it is running. So green means it is running. Okay, and you can stop it over here. And how, where it is installed, you see that usr dot local dot mysql, this is the location it was installed. If it is corrupted, then you need to go to this location from your MacBook, and you can delete from there. Okay, or you need to uninstall from there. You can click over here to uninstall. I can show you where this usr local. So then go to system. Actually this is usr, not user, then local, and then this on MySQL. So it's on MySQL. Okay, this one just installed right now. Okay, and then now we just have MySQL server installed. If you want to stop the MySQL server, then you can click over here, and then you can give your password, then it will be stopped. And once it is stopped, then this will be red. Okay, red means stop. But if you want to start again, actually you need to start it again if you want to use this. Okay, so then start, and it says this check mark, it says start MySQL when your computer startup. Yes, I want this. Keep this check, and then start server, and then give password again. Okay, so now MySQL server is off and running. Okay, and remember that we just got MySQL server, and we do not have client installed right yet, so we are not able to use it. So in order to use the server, what do we need to do? We need to use MySQL Workbench. This is client version actually. So over here it's actually got double click over, click over here, so it is trying to open. That means installed. So it was located actually in my downloads folder, so it is running from here. Okay, and let us see. Okay, so when it comes this window, then click over here and drag it to the application folder. Okay, and it will take some time to copy these files from the application, from the downloaded folder to the application folder. and it seems it is completed. Installation is completed. If we go to the applications and search for MySQL Workbench, then we see this one. Okay, and if you do not see this, in case you need, it is stuck and it asks for your approval, you need to go to the system preference, and then you need to go to the security and privacy, and from the general folder you may need to approve it. Okay, allow it to download it. Okay, but it is not asking me this time, so then I can go to applications and then double click over here, and you see that MySQL Workbench is running over here, and it is verifying for the first time, and hopefully it will open up. Okay, so now you see that now it says that the warning message that I was wondering. So it says it cannot be uh, download open because mm, mm, Apple cannot verify the developer for accuracy. So what do I need to do? I need to go to the system preference. As you know that this problem is only hopefully for Mac, not in may not be for Windows. So so you need to go to system preference and click OK over here, and you see that over here you see that it is giving the warning over here, not in the privacy tab. You need to go to the general tab and then open anyway, and then it is asking your password, Mac password, modify settings, and then now that pop up again, that message, and then click on open. Okay, and then you don't need this one, so you can close this one again. So now it for the first time it opens, and you see that your this is the MySQL Workbench. It is installed. If it is installed, then you will see that root. Okay, this is root local host, and actually previously I installed it, so I had two databases. So these are the two connections actually. So these are my existing connections it is showing, but for you, you will see only this root connection. So then double click over here, and then so server status, let's just click on the server status. So if you see server status, click on that, and then you will see this host name, and then port is 3306, and this is actually running. This icon, you see that on the right side. Okay, that means you see this icon, that means it is running. Okay, and if you do not see this green, that means it is not running. There are some issues over here. Okay, and so if you go to schemas, you can see sys, this is the default schema, this anything. Okay, but you can see, go to the home, and you can see all of your connections. Okay, so usually you will see this connection root. Okay, and then if you need to see your databases over here, or you need to create a new database, so then click on the plus then database sign, and then new schema, and then for instance we can say ICT Guru test. I wanna create a database name ICTR Guru dash test. This is my database name. Click on apply, and then it is showing you the query SQL commands. Okay, and then apply, and it is executed successfully, green means, and then close, and then I have to create a table here. Okay, so then let me create another schema, actually ICTR Guru prod apply, close. I need one more schema ICTER group dev. Okay, apply and close. So now we got three databases, and the existing one is the system database. Okay, so that's all how to install MySQL database community version and MySQL Workbench, the client version, to use the server MySQL server community server. Thank you.